Yo, what up? I go by the name King Series. In today's video, I have 3 questions that I really want to ask sound engineers and also the music producers as well. Yeah, those who do mixing and mastering of songs and also produce. Maybe you can also add your ideas and thoughts to it. So I'll be glad if you know the answers or you have any answers to give. You can just comment down there and we are good to go. So if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like, and also comment to this channel, and your boy will be glad that you really join this conversation. Thank you. So the questions are, my first question is, as a mixing and mastering engineer, whenever it comes to mixing, what is the most important plugin that you can say, okay, this plugin is really important, that whenever it comes to mixing, we should forget about the mastering for now, just mixing of song from the beat section to the vocal section, like beat and vocals in general. So what is the most important plugin that as a mixing engineer you think this plugin is really important for you? So that's the first question. Yeah. And my next question is, between EQ and compressor, can you actually mix a whole song, that is from your beat section to your vocal section, like I said earlier on, beat and vocals? Can you mix them without using either compressor or using an EQ? Can you mix them without using a compressor throughout the whole mixing session from beat and vocals? So you move to the mastering stage, you are not going to use a compressor, or you are not going to use an EQ from beat mixing to your vocal mixing. Or in other words, can you say that you are not going to use compressor and EQ throughout the whole mixing? Yes, you are going to mix the song, your beat section, your drums, your melodies, chord progression and everything without using either a compressor, or you are not going to use an EQ, or you are not going to use both the EQ and compressor. Then whenever it comes to the vocals too, you are not going to use a compressor, or you are not going to use an EQ, or you are not going to use both EQ and compressor. So that's my second question. So I just really want to understand, because most of the times whenever you watch either tutorials on YouTube or anywhere, or you go to other professional big studios, most of them are talking about EQ, compressors, and giving types of EQ and compressor that they really use. So I just want to know, as a professional mixing engineer, or you have been mixing for quite a long time and you are mixing a song, you can say, okay, from my understanding, whenever it comes to mixing, I think this vocals or this song, I'm not going to apply any compressor on it due to maybe the sound selection from the beat side to the vocal side. I'm not going to use either a compressor or an EQ. I'm just going to go the normal way. You get it? That's my second question. So my third question is, what is the use of EQ and what is the use of compressor whenever it comes to mixing of a song or mixing of sounds? Yes, in the music industry. So I just want to understand that, because as an ordinary person like me, I don't know anything about EQ, I don't know anything about compressor. Whenever a song is out and I'm listening to it and I like it, I like it. I don't really think about what was used to make the song, whether they use EQ to prepare the song, they use compressor, they use reverb, they use this and that to do that. All what I think about as an ordinary person is that the song is nice for me, I like the way it sounds and I can relate to it and I'm enjoying it. That's what I think as an ordinary person. Or I'm just a beginner trying to become sound engineer and I don't really have much knowledge about these things. So I really want to know what is the use of, because whenever you watch tutorials on YouTube or you go to mixing and mastering engineers, they will just tell you that take away bad frequencies, boost this one and this and that and that. What is actually the work of an EQ? What is EQ actually doing for us whenever it comes to the mixing and mastering of a song? No, just mixing of a song from beat section to vocal section, not mastering stage. And what's the use of compressor whenever it comes to mixing of a song right from the squad? Because they will tell you just compress, the threshold should be here, the ratio should be here. They can tell you it's different for each and every song. They will tell you whatever you are listening or you are looking right now, or what they are teaching you right now is different whenever it comes to every song. R&B song, the way you compress the vocals or you compress the drums is different from how you compress a hip-hop song or Afrobeat song, or anyway, like, it's different. So what is actually the work of an EQ and what is actually the work of a compressor? So these are my 3 best questions that I really want to understand from my other sound engineers, professionals, and both intermediate or wherever you stand in terms of mixing and mastering of a song. So if you're an engineer or you're a producer and you can also contribute to this conversation, I'll be glad you do so. This is your boy King Series. Thank you for watching, and I'll be waiting for your answers. Yes, I'm out.